Federal agents teamed with state and local police to make a major drug bust today in Hampton. They arrested 10 people. It all started this morning on Chowning Drive in the Colonial Acres section of the city. All right, Fox now in Newport News, where the confiscated vehicles are. Andy?
Yeah, Don, they don't want us to really tell you where we are because it's still part of the investigation. But behind me, you can see we have two RVs here. This was part of the seizure. We have high-end RV here, next to it another RV. There are 5 cars just on the other side of that second RV, and then, of course, the box truck. This was the scene early today. This was 69 Chowning Drive. And another search warrant at 915 G Street. It's a business. We got a call from a neighbor who lives near the Salt Ponds Marina. Residents were not allowed to leave the homes, according to that neighbor. We now know one of those arrested, Jason Mickle. He was at the Chowning Drive address. He has actually been investigated before for this. We actually have the paperwork of a lawsuit that he has filed against Newport News Sheriff Gabe Morgan for what he is, basically saying unconstitutional searches. And that is part of a lawsuit that kind of deals with the same type of activity, but there is actually a lawsuit that talks about that. We spoke with Homeland Security's investigation about the investigation.
This morning at about 6 a.m. we executed 2 search warrants at locations in the city of Hampton. We're also executing 12 arrest warrants relative to the investigation, the majority of which are in the Hampton Roads area. The investigation has lasted approximately 2 years to this point. It's a synthetic narcotics investigation, which is commonly referred to in this area as SPICE.
And so these are the vehicles that have been seized. Of course, the box truck. We have 5 cars just on the other side of this RV, and then, of course, this RV. Naturally, we want to go in the RV, but the authorities here won't let us do that. This, of course, has been a 2-year investigation. SPICE, a big deal in Hampton Roads, and that is part of what has been going on for the last 2 years with a multi-jurisdictional, multi-force cooperation with trying to wrap this up. We are told that 10 people have been arrested, and they are scheduled possibly to be in court today. We're keeping tabs on that. We'll have more updates as they become available. In Newport News, Andy Fox, 10 on your side. Back to you.